So one reason I think sometimes agents fail in this business is because they don't have a proper plan put in place. What I mean by that, they know they need to purchase leads. They know that they need to go out and work. They don't really break down the numbers the way they need to. How many sales do I need to make? How many leads do I need to order every week to be successful, to reach the goals, to make the kind of income that I want to make? I actually broke that down in my training this morning. And I put together a few different plans, people that maybe are part-time, that are still working a full-time job, that want to maybe just try final expense, try getting in the business. I put a plan together for part-time agents where they can earn over $65,000 their first year working only 20 hours a week. That's from like 5 to 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday, and then working 5 hours on Saturday. That's it. And they can earn $65,000 a year part-time. There's a lot of people with full-time jobs that would wish they were making that kind of income. So I also put together plans if you want to maybe take it a little bit step further, if you want to know how to make six figures even in your first year, and maybe even a little bit more than that. I put together plans for that as well. And also if you want to build a team, the steps that it would take to build a team and the kind of income potential that there is in this business. I think a lot of people, they don't realize it. I didn't realize it for many years. I went out there, I wrote business, I did well. I never realized the type of income that you could really make. If you put your mind to it, you decide you want to build a team, and your income can just multiply. So check it out here, and I think you'll agree there's some pretty good plans here that could really maybe put you, or at least get you on the right foot to succeeding in this business. So here we go.
So just a few different opportunities I want to run by you guys. Some people, they get into the business and they're just not ready to go all in just yet. Maybe they still have another job. They want to transition into doing this full time, but they just maybe they still have a little bit of a fear of failing, and they're just not ready to quite cut ties with their current employment, whatever. So this is a way that if you're that person, you can earn an additional $65,000 a year part-time. I mean, there's people that would be happy to make this in a full-time job, but this is a method that you can follow working 15 to 20 hours a week. To me, that's part-time. Maybe you have a full-time job during the day. You could go out every night for maybe 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That's 15 hours if you're doing that Monday through Friday. Go out on Saturday for a whole day. Catch up with people. If you order 25 direct mail leads every other week, so every 2 weeks, I think that working a schedule like that gives you plenty of time to catch up with people. And I think that you should be able to handle 25 leads. Your average annualized premium off of 25 leads is going to be about $3,600 in premium. That's 6 sales on average. So do that for 25 weeks out of the year. I mean, you wrote $90,000 in premium working part-time. Persistency at 85%. I use that number because honestly, our persistency as a company is just a little bit better than other companies out there. So you had 85% of your business on the books at the end of the year. You're looking at $76,000 in premium. Subtract what you paid for leads. Now, remember, you would have paid twice as much of that anywhere else, but I'm factoring in lead credit. You wrote enough business to earn lead credit. We are matching whatever you're willing to put into your business. So really anywhere else you would have spent $20,000. With us, you spent $10,000. Your total earnings for the first year, $66,500. Multiply your commission level by that. Pretty good part-time gig. Well, like I mentioned, if you want to earn 6 figures, this is the way to do it your first year. 20 leads a week. That's going to cost you $320 out of pocket. We're talking about direct mail leads. And again, that's because we are matching whatever you're willing to put into it. Anywhere else, you'd be spending $640 for 20 leads every week. Well, 20 leads, you should be able to average about $3,200 in premium off of those 20 leads. 50 weeks out of the year, you're looking at $160,000 in annualized premium, 85% persistency. That's $136,000. Subtract what you paid for leads, $16,000. I mean, you're looking at $120,000 of commissionable income. It's all about consistency and just doing this repeat each week. You order those leads. Now, I mean, look at these numbers, $3,200 in premium. Well, what's 10% of 3,200? $320. What's $320? Half of your lead order. That's how these numbers work. So as long as you're consistently producing and averaging 3,200 a week, you're never going to have to worry about paying more than half for your leads. Anywhere else, you would have spent $32,000 for the year in leads. All right. Well, do you want to make more than $120,000? Well, and this is what I'm showing you. I didn't make this stuff up. Like, I have agents that are following this and it's working. I have one agent, this third opportunity, it's exactly what he's doing. Last year, he wrote over $200,000 in premium. It's just a matter of doing more of the same. Order 30 leads every week instead of 20. That's going to cost you $480. I mean, there's so many people in this business that would love to spend $480 on 30 direct mail leads every week. All they need to be doing is writing that business with us. Off of 30 direct mail leads, well, 8 sales at the average of $600 annualized premium. We're looking at $4,800 in premium every week. It's amazing how these numbers work. 10% lead credit. Never have to worry about paying more than half for your leads. So you do that for 50 weeks out of the year, you're going to generate $240,000 in annualized premium. You took 2 weeks off for vacation. And I lowered that persistency down to 80%. Just if you're writing that much business, I just know sometimes maybe it's a little bit more difficult to keep up with your business. So maybe your persistency would be at or around 80% instead of the 85%. You're looking at $192,000 of premium on the books at the end of the year. Subtract what you spent for leads, $24,000, would have been $48,000 if you were writing it somewhere else. Total earnings year one, $168,000. Multiply your commission level by that. That's a pretty good year. Now, remember, we're just talking about the first year. After the first year, you're also going to build those renewals. So you do this every single year. I mean, your income is just going to continue to multiply. It's going to compound along with those renewals that you have coming in. So, I mean, it's a great business. And I mean, I think the first year income is one thing, but establishing those renewals, that residual income, that's where it kind of gets to the point where it feels like you have a salary coming in on a weekly basis. We pay our renewal. So it's nice to get that nice little chunk of money each week. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I mean, I learned the value of team building and helping other people achieve success in this business. And we're a smaller company. We're just getting our feet wet, kind of how I look at it. And there's so much room to grow. So I'm looking for people that want to do this. So if you get good at this and you decide that you want to build a team, I mean, I don't think there's a better place to do it than here. Let's just say you recruited 10 agents and you taught them how to do things exactly like you. Maybe you followed the same system that I showed you over the last couple weeks, and you're using the presentation and it's working, and now you can teach it to others. This is just based off of a 10% override. We're not talking about taking a 50% override on an agent. We're basing this on just 10%. Just on a 10% override. If you had 10 agents that maybe you were that person doing it part-time, ordering 25 leads every other week. Well, if you had 10 agents that were doing that just on a part-time basis, you're going to earn an additional $76,500 a year just by those 10 part-time agents. Now, let's say that you have 10 full-time agents. This would be 10 of those agents that are ordering 20 leads a week that are averaging 3,200 in premium every week. Well, if you have 10 people like that, you're going to earn an additional $160,000 a year. That's just based off of a 10% override. Let's say you have 10 top producers, 10 of those people that are ordering 30 leads every week. Okay, 10 people like that, you're going to earn an additional $192,000 a year. Let's imagine if you had 10 of each. You have 10 part-time, 10 full-time, 10 top producers. I mean, you're looking at an additional $428,500 in annual income. That's just based off of first-year income. Let's talk about renewals after that. I mean, that's how you can earn a lot of money in this business. And that's where, like I said, I was a top producer for many years, earning a lot of company trips. I started meeting people on a lot of these company trips that were making a lot more money than me. And I wondered why. I was out working hard. I'm sure they were out working hard too. How come they're making so much more money than me? Well, they decided to replicate their system and teach it to others. And that's how you can really build and earn a good income in this business. So I just like to share that with you guys, because I think a lot of times people don't realize the income potential in this business. And you can really do well, not only as a personal producer, but if you decide that you want to grow and build, those opportunities are definitely there.